Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be a TVZ from the finals of GSL Season 3 2023. Here on Hecate, bottom left, it's going to be GuMiho. On the top right, it's going to be Solar. Both these players reached the finals of the GSL for the first time. Only one player can win the finals. There's a lot of pressure here. I feel like Solar has had a better tournament performance than GuMiho, but hey, GuMiho plays non-standard a lot, so maybe that'll be enough to get a win over Solar here today. Alrighty then. So this is going to be a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for as little as $1 a month, which is $12 a year, which is less than my son gets paid per hour at his job right now. So, anyway, thank you very much for supporting me if you're watching this the week of the November the 12th. And if you're watching this after November 2023, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I am here 5 to 6 times a week with StarCraft 2 content, including GSL replays. So 16, 18, 17 timing. We've got a wall off on the low ground here from GuMiho, which means it's going to be a 1-Rax expand. Or maybe that's what he wants Solar to think. Maybe some mind games in the future here. So we got a Reaper. Yeah, it's going to be 1-Rax expand. Ka-chow. There it goes. We got a Reaper on the way. I'm running low on Reaper names, everybody. So if you want to read your Reaper name, put it in a comment on any video and just include the word Reaper in that comment. You don't have to do a backstory, just a name, if you don't feel like writing a backstory. Boom. All right, so this Reaper is out. This Reaper is submitted by... who is it here? User 21211Q. Not sure who that is, but thanks for submitting a Reaper name. The name is First, manifested by the comments which contain the word first. It is now out of for the frenzy of being first. First! I think that was the first comment. Did force a drone to turn into a spore there and cancel. Oh, almost got that second one. That drone was very close to going down. But, oh, dead Reaper. A bit of a miscontrol there from GuMiho. That wasn't cool. You should have continued over here and run away, or continued this way maybe and try to get out the front door, but difficult. Did force a couple spore crawlers, so I mean, pretty even, I'd say, not that the Reaper died. Going for multiple Reapers? Nope, going right into Hellion play. Overlord, gonna pop in here and try to see if we're going Battle Cruiser or anything crazy like that on the back of this. Second barracks coming in. GuMiho doesn't seem to be going for the mech stuff here in the first 3 minutes, which is cool, because if he always went mech, you'd always know what he was doing, and you'd prepare for it, and his win rate would be bad. But since he's very good at weird mech stuff, and going for traditional Marine Marauder medevac stuff with Widow Mines, you never know what you're going to come into, and he's very, very good with both strategies. He can definitely beat you when he's going the very standard Marine Marauder medevac Widow Mine combination. Fully pulling off gas here is Solar, which means he just wants to drone up on 3 bases super hard. Then once he's got, I don't know, probably 40, 50 workers, closer to 40, he'll start putting them back on gas. He'll go for a lair. And for now, he's just got to defend against this Hellion stuff. Hellions cannot kill a hatchery in any amount of time that makes any sense whatsoever. I mean, attacking it is just for fun, I guess. Giving those Hellions a chance to try out their flamethrowers. Third CC started about 4 minutes here from GuMiho. Not crazy fast, right? He wants to put some pressure on. So if you want to put some pressure on, a super fast third is a little bit harder to do. See, yep, back on the gas here. As soon as he's got 100 gas, which is very soon, he's going to start a lair. Probably a couple Evo chambers, probably a Baneling nest at some point. Come on. There it is. There's your lair timing. Cool. So everything's normal here. We're going to try to go for a drop, maybe. Force the Queens out of position, and then maybe bring the Hellions into the third base. Potentially as a play here. That Zergling, I think, saw that drop moving out. So the Hellions are attacking rocks, which is very fun. Yeah, Ling saw that drop. That drop was definitely scouted. So we're going to unload out here outside of creep, outside of the main. And then scan and stim. Got an Overlord. That does supply block Solar. Ooh, just for a second, though. He had an Overlord ready to go, and he's making 2 more to replace the one that died. Baneling Nest coming in, as I said. Evolution Chambers, not really worried about upgrades right now. Oh, just kidding. He fired one up right as I started talking about it. So, yeah, he needs those upgrades. We all know that. All right. Yeah, and just, this is really nice. This is great opening from Solar. He was able to get up to a really fast 57 drone count. He's getting into his lair now. It's done. Centrifugal Hooks is getting started. And the Evolution Chamber doing +1 melee attack, which can indicate perhaps we're going to go for some Lingbane Ultralisk stuff here with a Viper support. That'd be very fun. We don't see Ultras very much. They tried kind of helping him out by giving him smaller model sizes, but it didn't seem to help as much in this matchup especially. We just haven't seen Ultras very much against, really in any matchup at all, whether Terran, Protoss, or Zerg, for a long time now. They're just not cost efficient. They kind of suck. Which makes me sad because I like playing with them when I'm streaming out at twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin on Fridays. Doing team games, having a lot of fun out there. All right, creep spreading. See you later, alligator, on those rocks. Oh, didn't quite have time to finish it. Now he does. See you later, rocks. And this looks like an attack, so expand while attacking. Solar maybe just poking out, trying to see if we can actually get creep down. Oh, providing vision for the creep, perhaps. Either way, creep spread is good. Third base from GuMiho is rocking. He's got more and more barracks in production. Armory coming in here, too, as he started Widow Mines. Not so much, but he's going for a big old drop in the main. Here it is. Unloading. Zerglings getting a nice surround. Once you got that surround and Banelings are coming in, especially, you're going to be okay. The Lings have the +1 attack. Oh, do they have to restart +1? Oh, he canceled +1 melee attack to start +1 Carapace for his ground units. And then he's throwing up +1 melee on a different one over at the third base. Interesting. Got a Hydralisk Den on the way. So this might not be Lingbane Ultra. This is the GSL Finals, after all. You don't want to use units that suck in the GSL Finals, do you? Creep spreading. All right, nice Baneling hit there. Not the worst in the entire world. Another factory coming in to be added to the factory that already exists. But, I mean, there are so many barracks. This is, ooh, nice unload up top side here. A couple drones go down. Medevac evacuating. I think Solar's done a really good job rebuffing this, though. Those are the only 2 drones that have died in the first 8 minutes of this game. His macro is crazy good. All right, siege tank sieging up. Let's bust it out. Hey, a Spore Crawler death. And also an attack down this side. Gonna force a cancel on that hatch. All right, GuMiho. Oh, not even a cancel. He just kills it. And he kills this base too. 2 bases down. Banelings are really good against these. Hellbat, Siege Tank dead. Hellbat dead. High ground, unload, and heal. This group not getting too greedy. Killing some tumors, getting a hatch, and getting out of there. Third base rolling from GuMiho. Fourth base is almost done. Gonna probably top down here and turn it into a planetary. But so far, this is looking, I don't know. Solar was okay, but I think GuMiho might have just taken the lead there. 91 to 87 army supply, 80 to 74 workers. So a lead here for the Terran. Oh, that's not a good pickup. I think he's trying to micro in 2 places at once. That pickup was a little bit better. Unloading onto creep is pretty brave, but then you scan and kill the tumors. Ooh, Solar going for maybe a bit of a pincer maneuver here. Group down to the south, group up to the north. Group kind of hanging here. If the medevacs fly this way, the queens will intercept them, which is pretty nice stuff. Liberator is being added into the comp. And like I said, 4th base planetarying up down here at the 6 o'clock position. Oh, Banes do walk. Oh, gosh. So these SCVs are dead. Ow. Only 8 of them, but we did bring some Lings in to go after the already injured and already bruised up Zerglings. Lings getting into this base. Not a planetary yet. We're at 10 minutes and it's not a planetary yet. GuMiho trying to set up a position. Solar not wanting to engage off creep too much, but he's going the Ling, Bane, Hydra, Viper strategy, which has been very, very popular these days. Dude, he just got 17 SCV kills. 81 to 65 workers now in favor of Solar. Oh, I should put Solar up top here, huh? Yes, I should. Do we have Game Heart interface? We don't have Game Heart interface. Somehow. There we go. On to the tanks. Tanks dying is what's going to matter here for the Zerg player. Banelings connecting on Marines is also very nice. Heading down south. Oh, but this is the active Marine stuff causing a cancel on hatchery on this left side. That 5th base of the Zerg players. The replacement, well, this was a 4th, but you know what I mean. 5th base gets killed too. This is a fantastic game. Look, drones killed is 3 to 17, so that's not really going to do it for you as a Terran player, but Lurker Den on the way. I don't know how I feel about Lurkers in this matchup, and I know you guys don't know how you feel about it either. But seriously, check out GSL on YouTube. The VODs, that's where they go. And I think they stream live. Actually, they stream live on YouTube too. The VODs end up there as well because that's how YouTube works, but check it out. I'll put a link to their channel in the description if you want to catch the next GSL live. They do it at 3 a.m. my time, and it's just not, like, it's the worst possible time for me to watch anything. I mean, I'll wake up at 6 a.m. I'll stay up until, like, 1 a.m., maybe 2 a.m., but 3 is just, it's not doable, you know? It's the perfectly worst time for me to watch it where I am in the mountain time zone. Oh, hello, Liberator. What's up? What is up? Spores up are on the way to try to help deal with the potential Liberator stuff, replacing this 5th base that died. Not replacing it over here. Feels like maybe the right side is a little bit better defended. Lings have Adrenal. They've got 2-2. They're working on that +3 ground carapace. The Hydras are at a +0 attack. All right, 2-2 for the Marines. Marauders. Ghosts. Which we have ghosts. Tell me we have ghosts. No ghosts. Oh, I don't know about that. There's a Ghost Academy. Have ghosts died? No. No ghosts, none in, one in production. Okay, we started, this is the first ghost here at 12 minutes. A couple drones died, a Liberator shenanigans in the main. We did look up here and saw there wasn't really a spore. Yeah, Adaptive Talon's on the way. I mean, not actually making any Lurkers yet. And he's going to maybe see if he needs them. We've seen plenty of ZBT wins over the last few months where it's been nothing but Ling Bane Hydra. No Lurkers at all. Oh my gosh. Catching these before they turned into planetaries. Oh, that's an orbital. Okay, catching that one before it turned into a planetary was nice. Solar running down the right side. Trying to get a surround on these dudes. Pretty good split. Not the greatest split, though. Parasitic bomb on 2 of the medevacs. They have to get out of there. Hydras picking them out of the sky. That's why you want something that can kill medevacs. The more medevacs that die for a Terran, the better it is for the Zerg player. +3 melee attack. We got a Nidus inside the mains. Response time from GuMiho needs to be better. There we go. I don't know. He didn't start attacking this with SCVs until... Got a siege tank showing up, though. I don't know. I don't know if Solar's going to do anything. He gets rebuffed down on the right side. He does unload some Lings. These are Adrenal Lings with +2 attack and +3 armor. Ooh, that siege tank helped a lot, though. 16 kills siege tank. That man is a menace. And then they sniped the Overseer that provided the vision for that Nidus. We got a nuke in production. Ooh, getting some nukes in this game would be delicious. We love a good nuke. Don't get them a lot. Solar retaking what was a 5th base. It is now like a 6th base or a 7th base. We got a 6th or a 7th base coming up over here now. Those banelings did nothing. Were they burrowed? They might have been. No, they didn't get scanned, though. I think they were just hanging out. Does he have burrow? Nope, burrow's not researched yet. So, yes, they were not burrowed at all. He was hoping to have burrow ready to go and then burrow these guys on the ramp. But GuMiho showed up first and took him down. So, high-sec auto-tracking plus 3 vehicle weapons. Building armor. Lings, Banes, Hydras. Once again, GuMiho just able to shut it down. And rebuffed up here as well, so that's not good. Yeah, man, this is turning into one heck of a match between these two players. I mean, the splits on GuMiho haven't been super great. I don't know that Solar surrounds with the Lings have been all that excellent. We haven't really seen any abducts at all to this point. But Solar's economy is just looking good. Overseer, very injured. This is a Nidus. This has to be a Nidus Overseer, doesn't it? Unless it flies into a missile turret and dies first. Never mind. Didn't have to be anything. Okay, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Solar swarming a bit here, folks. These Lings are fully upgraded with Adrenal. They are mean. Hydra's in the mix, too, but once again, pulling back. Now, this is... They talked about this on the cast. Tasteless and State did in the GSL cast. As a hatch goes down. Maru's strategy in a situation like this is to sit back, take half the map, and make really good trades against the Zerg until the Zerg is starved out. Until their economy is garbage, right? Other Terran players will go for a strategy of, you know, pushing out, killing bases. Trying to make good trades while preventing the Zerg player from even taking their half of the map. Instead of defending. Defending, right? Which is, I don't know, GuMiho seems to be trying to take a bit of a middle ground here. Where he's denying bases. He's also kind of trying to take his half of the map as well, though. There you go. Land on that goop left behind that hatchery that Solar's trying to take, which I think is technically on GuMiho's side of the map. But that's the whole thing, is you take your half of the map, and the Zerg player needs more than half of the map to defeat you in a long macro game. Assuming you're any good, right? I mean, Maro can probably just beat you with even base count. But, you know, beating Serral, beating Raynor is probably not going to happen. I think I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Nice fungal on those medevacs. Oh, slows them down, does damage. They got out. 3 of the 4 got out, though. So, yes. Serral, yes, could be you or me if we were Terran. And we had half of the bases, and he had half of the bases. But not against somebody as good as Maru is. But GuMiho's making some push-outs here. Nidus in the middle of the map. Blah. Collapses dead. So this base is going to be a major point of contention for both players now. This one, too. And it looks like Zerg's going to go for it. I don't know, man. No. No hatch. No for you. So GuMiho's doing a pretty good job. Denying hatcheries. Solar wants that one and probably wants this one too. He's down at, you know, no minerals in a bank at all. GuMiho, he's got 1,000 minerals in the bank, but that's not a lot to write home about. Oh, another killed hatchery. I mean, I'm not supposed to show up, but 6 hatcheries down, probably more than that. And GuMiho on the march up. Gets another hatch. 7 hatcheries down. I always say a bit of a rule of thumb in this matchup is if you're a Terran who can kill 10 hatcheries of your opponent in a macro game, of your Zerg opponent in particular, you probably won. It seems like a high bar to clear because it is. But I think GuMiho, I mean, that's a canceled one at least. That's 8. We're going to give him 8 at least. Probably 9 or 10. It's 10 if we count cancels. kills are more damaging, but cancels are really good too. The Burrowed Ling maneuver. What is this Infestor here to do? Ooh, don't attack that planetary. You're like 20 Zerglings. That's not going to happen. I know you have full upgrades and everything, but for heaven's sakes. Hydras are what we're dealing with the Liberators with. Maybe a couple of ducks into the Hydras would work out. Yeah, this Burrowed Ling preventing this base from landing is sick. Really sick. There's an Abduct. Saw it coming. Liberator down. And enough energy for a second Liberator or a third one, because they're here. 3 kills and 2 kills. Snipe! Sniping Hydras is not as satisfying as sniping Lurkers, but it gets the job done. Oh, man. Nidus coming up here. Ling, Bane. This group of ghosts getting bungled is huge. They can't get picked up. If they've been bungled, that's a huge number of ghosts dying. Oh, man. I keep thinking this is like a 30-minute game. We're only at 20 minutes. The meta of StarCraft has advanced so much that games are action jam-packed late game for way earlier than they used to be. Even when they first had... Ooh, Liberator's down. The 12-worker start. We started seeing late game starting sooner, but this is even more. Wow. So look, end of the day, GuMiho's got this base. Ooh, GuMiho's got this base. This is looking bad. Ling, Bane, Hydra. Okay, forcing that command center away. Solar making some moves to stay in this game, but this hatch is going to die for like the 3rd time. I love these Hellions being like, we're helping! You're not even blue flame yet, dudes. Oh, at least you're Hellbats. That's better. You're going to have Hellions this late in the game. At least give them blue flame. No, says GuMiho. Screw you. I'm not doing that, but I'm killing yet another hatch. Oh my gosh. That's 8 official kills with probably 3 or 4 cancels. I love this Nidus smack in the middle of GuMiho's base, and he's like, no? I'm really working into a lot of siege tanks to deal with your Hydraling Bane strategy, which is a good strategy. Ling, Bane, Hydra. No, Medivacs getting hits here. Parasitic Bomb causing all sorts of problems, too. That siege tank has 36 kills. You think that's the one that used to be in the main that helped kill that Nidus, and he's all the way at the front now? Amazing. Uh-oh. This game, I'm going to give this an epic tag. This has been an insanely good game on both sides. Fungal up. Oh no, Hero Siege Tank. That's not him. Oh no, Hero Siege Tank. 41 kills? 42 kills. This guy's going in the thumbnail, this Siege Tank is. I guess there was an attack down here. Oh, it's a Lurker. One Lurker on a command center is harassment. It's not going to kill a planetary. Ridiculous. Oh, Liberator sets up shop here. I mean, all sorts of stuff's dying. We must watch that siege tank with great interest. Lurkers again harassing a base. You'll kill some SCVs. You'll probably get a refinery. Oh, these drones somehow slipping outside of that siege tank's attack range. That's nuts. Plating level 2 coming in. Denying this space from the Zerg. Denying this space from the Zerg. I think GuMiho may have done it. He's up 149 to 118 supply. Tiny Ling Hydra attack coming down this way. Solar does not have any cash. GuMiho does not have any cash either. Hey, look who started Infernal Pre-Igniter. GuMiho's like, you're right, Falcon. I am continuing. Is he switching into mech at the 24-minute mark of this game? He kind of is. 23 siege tanks, no Marines, 7 Hellions, and 5 Ghosts. He's going for Ghost Mech. Traditional Ghost Mech. I think GuMiho may have pulled this off, ladies and gentlemen. Another cancel. Another cancel. Solar's like, I got some stuff. 134 supplies, not great. GuMiho's only at 149. Dude, I cannot believe this tank is not hitting these guys. He's watching them. That's hilarious. Solar trying to bust an angle that he probably shouldn't try to bust, and GuMiho gets the win. in 24 minutes. What an absolute killer. Killer display of TVZ there in the GSL finals from GuMiho. Wow. I just... That was amazing. That was just beyond incredible. From GuMiho. He denied bases, and this is it, right? 8 bases killed, 3 or 4 cancels. We're going to count that as 10 killed. 33 drones died, 56 SCVs. He did lose a planetary and an orbital and 2 command centers, but in a game like this, that's pretty impressive. I am so amazed at this. Oh. Yeah, and then the casual transition into mech there. 23 tanks, no Marines, no Marauders, 1 medevac remaining. Usually if you kill 19 medevacs in a game, you're feeling pretty good, but if the army composition at the end of the game from GuMiho does not require medevacs, then it's not as good, right? He went into stuff that doesn't need medevacs, the siege tanks, and siege tanks against Hydrolink Bane. Awesome. How many abducts do you need to handle that? And the answer is a lot. And how many Vipers are there at the end of the game? The answer is 0. All 4 of them died. So, man. GuMiho, killing bases, taking his bases. This one was never really settled at all, was it? This one kind of was. This one looks pretty good. So, awesome game for your Patreon cast of the week here. I hope you enjoyed it because I had a lot of fun with it. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void in a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.